Hello everyone and welcome to a new modern video. We are playing a new deck today. This is Mono Red Belcher Storm. We've used to see Belcher deck being Mono Red, sorry, Mono Blue. Well, I guess Mono Red and then Mono Blue. Now, because of Stormscale Scion, this deck did pretty well in the last weekend of challenges. And so yeah, we're playing it in Modern. What does this do? This is a 6 mana 4/4 that says out of dragons you control, get +1/+1. It is a way to just have extra threat, but not necessarily not necessarily passing through the graveyard. This deck, in fact, doesn't care about graveyard hate, which is definitely a way that you beat Storm. You know, just like having a Tormod script in play it's a little bit of a pain sometimes. Of course, Ral plays around it. This deck doesn't play Ral. We only have Ruby Medallion, so this deck doesn't even suffer a removal spell. Now, not suffering graveyard hate, not suffering removal spell is definitely a great thing for deck in Modern. Um, so yeah, we have started a league already with a friend of mine yesterday to understand how the deck works, although obviously still very new to the deck. The first two matches went well. But overall, of course, we're playing all the double face land because we don't want to play any basic mountain. I mean, I have one in the sideboard. That's usually for the decks that have like Water Orchard Phantom or even Boseiju. You can have the basic mountain. The Belcher still doubles the damage if you flip the mountain. So unless you get like unlucky and flip it immediately. A couple of Blood Moon in the main. This is kind of like to cheese your opponent with the turn 2 ritual into Blood Moon. Ironcrag Feet is a card that we don't see that much anymore, and it's a 1 mana card that gets you up to 7. So you can go like, I don't know, turn 3 Ritual Feet, Belcher activate, but even like Ritual Feet, Stormscale Dragons, pass a turn with 3/6/6 is pretty strong. Okay, let's go. As always, when you play this manaless deck, it never feels like you have lands when you open your hand. Alright, let me sort things out. There it is. Alright, let's go. Well, this end does have lands. It's a little bit like it has like only threats. Put them all to 6. I'm gonna keep it with a Ritual. It can go turn 2 Blood Moon. And then we'll see. I guess I can go turn 4 Belcher, pass. Well, good thing is that this hand is very redundant. We got 3 lands. We have, 4 threats if you count the Blood Moon as a threat. So Thoughtseize doesn't really do much. Sometimes you're lacking one of those and it gets worse. Okay, opponent discarding Blood Moon. Cool. I think I'll play a top land. I mean, I don't think there's X1s that I care to kill. I could probably just play Valakut Awakening. I know this is the card that I just drew, so it's kind of awkward to play the card that I just drew, but I think it's worse than Spikefield Hazard. Okay, that's strong. That lets me combo on turn 4. Okay. Well, let's hope they don't have a card that destroys my land. I would definitely lose to White Orchard Phantom. Definitely bringing in the basic mountain post sideboard. An easy way to give haste to your dragons. Hmm. I don't even know if I want to play BW Reunion. My hand is nice. I think I'll play it and actually discard this Stormscale Dragon. Opponent can like Emperor of Bones me, but I'm okay with that if they do that. That's like 4, 8, 11. Yeah, I think I'll discard this Storm. Next turn I got Lethal, Ironcrag Feet, Belcher. Yeah, that's exactly it. A Flicker Wisp just kills me now. Opponent can blink a land, the land doesn't return because it's a spell, then they blink another land, and now I'm just stone rained. And it is a way to win. Opponent had to find a third land, and they did in time. So GG. All right, I got indeed stone rained. Definitely bringing in the mountain. What else do we want to do? So you kind of want to kill the White Archer Phantom because if you don't kill it, it comes back to haunt you. The Blood Moon would have been good here. Maybe on the play still good. Can have a couple of them. Let's try this. I think Strike It Rich is the worst card of the deck. I can keep one. Buongiorno, buongiorno. A basic mountain in my hand. Not where you wanted it, but you know, it is what it is. Okay, so I can go Spikefield Hazard. No, I guess I want to go Strike It Rich. We what? Just actual mountain? If you go mountain, you tell your opponent, if you White Archer Phantom me, I will. Yeah, but I think I should go mountain. It's current. It's just a land, you know. Like I could go Pinnacle Monk, but eventually I'll have to play it anyway. Like next turn, might as well just start with mountain. Relic of Progenitus. Oh, okay. I guess it does something here. Pinnacle Monk. Peter Reunion. What do I want to discard here? One of these, I think. I'll keep the Glimpse just in case. I don't have anything to do next turn. And like if they go White Archer Phantom now, again, very unlucky to draw Mountain. But like I think I need to Pyroclasm to avoid Ephemerate. Yeah. Yeah, very, very unlucky to draw basic Mountain. Here, normally, you know, I would have been at 14 life, but at least I would have had it. Okay, I could have cast Belcher this turn if I didn't draw Mountain. It is what it is. All right. Okay, I think I'm gonna go just Pinnacle Monk, Pyroclasm. I told you why. I don't want my opponent to Ephemerate or Flicker. Okay, Sacred Foundry. For another relic, sure thing. And the High Noon. Okay. I don't have an untapped land to play Belcher now. I would, if I could. I would if I could. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go Glimpse. Making 3 spawn. 2 likely have lethal next turn. Remember if I can cast this. I don't think I can. Just let me click on it. Yeah, exactly. All right. End of turn, we're making 3 spawn. And then next turn, an untapland wins. There's not that many. Rituals don't work because they have Ainun. So I need to... I mean, I can just land the Belcher. Obviously, they have Wear Tear. They have stuff. Okay, Relic. Honestly, worst case is if they go Thoughtseize, but I guess I can't double spell. Yeah, let's just hope we draw basic mountain or whatever mountain, untapped mountain. Oh yeah, Witch Blessed Meadow as well is a hate piece. I didn't think about that. Let's think about it for a second now. Let's think about it for a second now. If I keep Belcher in my hand, it can get Thoughtseized. If I play it, they can get me with another Witch Blessed Meadow, which I think they have, because they wouldn't play it if they didn't have it. Pretty sure. If we play Blood Moon, they don't have black mana. That is definitely a reason why I wanted to play Blood Moon. Yeah, I think Blood Moon makes sense. Yeah. Obviously, they're gonna have basic swamp. Buongiorno, people. How's it going, my friend? Back to work after a fun weekend in Bologna. Also, it turns any untapped land that you draw into untapped. Exactly. Exactly. So we can get White Archer Phantomed. I mean, they need the basic planes. You love the Megas Workshop video? Nice. Gonna go record one more today. Okay, now that I drew a second one, I think I'm okay in casting it. Oh, you have my meringue? It's okay. I'll cast it. They likely have another Witch Enchanter, but that's okay to me. They cannot draw any cards with Relic. Is this a Wear Tear fused? Oh shit, it's a Wear Tear, but it misclicked. They didn't fuse it. You say careful going down to 5 since they would be able to activate High Noon. You're right, you're right. I didn't think about that. Opponent made a very big misclick. They're likely winning anyway, but still, very big misclick there. Yeah, the today Mengucci workshop video will be on modern. Me and Tommy are playing with Corey Steel Cutter. I'm not gonna block here. I'll go to 6. I need those spawn, I think. Yeah, because they can likely Stone Rain me. So I just need 5 to activate this Belcher. Again, even Flicker Wisp kills me now because they can just flicker this. Yeah, I don't have outs. This is definitely a tough matchup. Plus, again, drawing the basic mountain just killed me there. All right, GG. You don't really got to show what the deck does, but I'll definitely play more, not just 3 matches. This game was very quick as well, so. Okay, let's analyze this hand. This hand, unfortunately, is missing 1 mana to be good, so I have to mulligan it. This one doesn't do very much. I'm keeping it though. We'll see what happens. Maybe I draw a Dragon Storm and I can just go off on turn 3. Alright, let's start. Top land, go. Let's see if my opponent lives up to their name and plays Tron badly. But Boseiju Grazer. So that's supposed to be Amulet Titan? Yes. Okay. Well, it's gonna be a race on who's faster. My hand's very fast. Again, it's missing a payoff, but we have a couple of Metamorphose and a couple of draw steps. There it is. Stormscale Scion. If I had a ritual, it could have gone off on turn 2. As it is, I can't. I just have to play Ruby Medallion, pass, and then play at least 4 dragons next turn. Maybe too slow against Amulet, but I guess the dragons block the Primeval Titan. We'll see. Actually, I mean, they have Boseiju. They have Boseiju in hand. Unfortunately, I can't do much about it. My deck just suffers Boseiju immensely. Like, I got back-to-back. I got paired back-to-back against decks that just don't rain me for free. With Boseiju and White Archer Phantom. Not much I can do about it. Guess you just hope not to play against those cards. But if they Boseiju, my Ruby Medallion is okay. If they Boseiju, my land is okay. Actually, I prefer that Boseiju my land, because I can still go off with 1 land and Ruby Medallion in play. So I guess they have an option in front of them now with their Boseiju. Could have tried and draw a Ritual with a Metamorphose in my turn, because if I do that, I can go Ritual, Ruby Medallion, Metamorphose, beat. No, I can't do that. Ritual? Yeah, no, I cannot do that. Yeah. Okay, wow, they played Boseiju though. I guess they have another bounce land, yeah. So strong Grazer. And then would you destroy the Ruby Medallion? It makes sense. And I say yes, but I don't have any basic in my deck. Alright, let's draw an untap land or a ritual. There it is. It does nothing though. Am I cycling these Morphoses? I think not. Oh no, you have a fever? No. Too tough of a week, yeah. Buongiorno Ferrucci. And again, nice to see you. If you had a great week last week. Our opponent finds another Boseiju. Man, I can never cast my spells this league. I get stone rained over and over. Wow, opponent though chooses Amulet of Vigor over Boseiju. Okay. Ah, that's such a bad draw. Alright, let's go Metamorphose now. Even a land is okay. This is just the worst draw of my deck. Ironcrag Feet. Desperate Ritual. Let's draw Belcher, I guess, now. Valakut Awakening. Huh. I'm just gonna go Stormscale Scion and pass. Yeah, again, it's not Belcher, but what can you do? Next question is, do I want to play this as a land? Have my 4th mana? I think so. If I get to survive, and somehow I don't have any more dragons, and I top deck a Belcher, I win, so I'll play land tapped and pass with my 5/8/8 dragons, which will block Titan well enough. They also get blocked by Grazer. How's this deck? When you get to do the things, it's good. It's just that sometimes it gets stopped. We'll see. Our opponent casts their Titan with the spawn. They still have to make a land drop, which is very relevant in that deck. Opponent goes Titan for double Lotus Field. The deck is now playing 3 Lotus Field. Interesting. It's basically a Lotus Field deck. Okay. Oh no, one. Oh, the second field was a coin deeps. Okay, okay, yeah. Makes sense. Yeah, I thought they only had 2 Lotus Fields. Anyway, they play Aftermath Analyst. I'm gonna let them go off here. If I had no creatures, I would have conceded. But given that I have 5/8/8, I don't know. Maybe they can't pass through all of them. You know what I mean? It's not easy to pass through a wall of 40 power. You 5-0 with Simic Eldrazi. Nice, congrats. All the triggers. They have 1 card in hand. They didn't give haste to the Titan, so they must have something else in hand. Like another way to play Titan, I'm assuming. They have 15 mana in their pool. It's 2 cards in hand. One is Boseiju and the other one, I don't know. Those have a pack to cast. Alright. So they go Titan. They have a pack to pay next turn. You finish 28th in MXP Santa Clara. Alright. So they can go Titan. What do they grab here? They grab Toleria West and Shifting Woodland. So apparently chat says they have a Notawara loop that can bounce all my dragons. That deck is unplayable on Magic Online though. Just imagine I wasn't streaming now. I could just leave. How long does that take for them to do the thing? Buongiorno Tongo. We lost round 1 to Black White, or rather round 3 I guess of this league, but round 1 of this stream. To Black White Stone Rain, and now this is game 1 against Titan. 3 minutes, you say? I think it takes 3 minutes just to click on this stack right now. It's okay. I don't feel like conceding. As a Amulet Titan hater, I'd rather look at some modern decks. Modern Madness Finals. What is this? What's Modern Madness Finals? We can never know. It's kind of crazy that this is the official WotC website, but you have to go check the deck list on MTG Goldfish instead. All right. MTG Goldfish though doesn't say Modern Madness Final, does it? I think it will eventually load. I don't know how. Also, can you filter out the leagues on MTG Goldfish? You can't, right? Goldfish has it. What's it called? Oh, there it is. Modern Madness. I just love that Magical and you can just scroll through, whereas on here you have to like right click, open a thing to check it. Anyway. Okay, Prowess wins. Oh wow, Violent Urge. I gotta make a video with this. Violent Urge is the new thing apparently. Also, I have an RCQ on Saturday, and I have to lend Boros Energy to a friend. So I think I want to play this deck. All right, Magical Line is telling me something. Don't worry, Magical Line, I'm here. Okay, so good old Blue Red was winning Arsene Standard, winning Modern Madness Finals. Okay, no, I thought it was loaded. Boros, Domain Zoo. What's Domain Zoo looking like these days? Okay. Wow, Winter Night Stories. Huh, interesting. Just one off for content. Yeah, Mono Black Self Sake. I've made a video with that deck. It didn't go well. Lampalot. Neobrand 11th. Shit. This guy. Suichi Saito. I remember seeing his name. He's a Neobrand main. I've seen his name on Neobrand a lot. Yeah. Black White. This is another deck I can still play. Ketra Mose. This deck was struggling a lot against Breach. I guess this deck struggles also against Prowess. Like I think energy being exactly what it is right now is the dream case scenario for Modern. And I say that as a yeah. I mean, I don't think I play against energy. I'm like, oh shit, I lose. You know. It's a new card as well. I wonder how good it is. I'll never know because people don't want to watch Boros Energy videos. But I think it's totally fine. Like it's also like good gameplay. Like it's creatures that you can kill. Sure, it plays good card, but like it's the best deck in Modern. It can't be bad. Like was Team Rhinos a good deck to play against? I don't know. Was Reckless Scam a good deck to play against? I think this is much better than every other best deck we've had in Modern. It's like actual normal Magic, like creatures and burn spell. And yeah, sure, like you have to play cheap cards to kill the one drop. Okay, what do you want to do? It's Modern. It's like it's a high power level format. Like Modern is so much better than the other format. And it's not even close. And the reason is probably because of Boros Energy being the top deck. At least that's my opinion, and it is what it is. I do think that this Black White could be a deck I play. Also because I bought Ketra Modes for 40 euro each, and I haven't played them too much, just twice. But Blue Red Murktide was never the best deck. It was just a deck that people played a lot more than they should have. It was never above 49%. My opponent has put some Titan on the stack. I'll take a bathroom break, and as I return, I will be dead. Okay, we have been defeated. Now, time to sideboard. Bring Blood Moon. I'll bring also Basic Mountain, because this is for Boseiju. I don't think I want Charm all. I have to cut 3 cards. I don't want to cut the Striker Rich, actually. Do I want to cut the Stormscale Scion and just win on Belcher? Think so. So, finally the streams are back. Yeah, I've streamed a couple of times last week in the afternoon, so it may have been tough to follow. I'm gonna keep this Wallander. This Wallander can put into play a Blood Moon on turn 2, which obviously isn't as good isn't as good as a Magus of the Moon. Maybe we should play Magus of the Moon instead of Blood Moon. Wow, nice draw. I love that I played Boseiju now. I think I'm gonna hold the Desperate Ritual to my hand. Or, yeah, I think, what do you want to suck? A treasure or hold the ritual? I think I'll hold the ritual. Don't know why though, I don't have an explanation for it. Maybe there is. A land Belcher. When it has to deal with Blood Moon, it has to deal with Belcher. Plays around Force and Vigor. Yeah, definitely not this play though. Okay, that 4 as I can position my Belcher now. Or they can play 6. That's also a line. Okay, I can actually lose the game. Sorry, I meant to say I don't win 100% here. Because I have basic mounted in my deck. Alright, thankfully I revealed it very late, so we're gonna win the game. Okay, well, we won the game, so perfect sideboarding. Let's go to game 3. Alright, 4 is go for my opponent. Why do we play Mountain? Because of Boseiju and White Orchard Phantom. We'll go Strike It Rich. I'll show you game 2 of the previous match against Black-White. I drew the basic Mountain and White Orchard Phantom Stone Rained me. If I didn't drew it, I would have been able to deploy my cards one turn earlier. Okay, Ruby Medallion. I forgot I had this card in my deck. Yeah, I think I'll play this. I mean, I can also actually... No, I think the best play is just Belcher here. Sorry, I meant to say Glimpse. Glimpse is great here. So strong. Oh, actually, never mind. It's not that strong. Because I use the treasure, so I still don't have 7 mana next turn. I'm gonna go Ruby Medallion instead. Strike It Rich is better than Birds of Paradise? It's not. If it was Birds of Paradise, I would have Alright, opponent. Boseiju is the Medallion. Alright, we got the basic mountain. Let's pull it out. So they decided not to Stone Rain me on turn 1. Ooh, Stormscale Scion. Can I cast it? I can't, of course. I don't have... Alright, let's go Glimpse. I don't want to go Belcher. Alright. I'll leave all of this here. Just play Tapland Pass. I'll get 3 tokens. How did Bologna go? Not well, not well. I went 4-3 in the main event and 2-2 in the side event on Sunday. Just can't win in standard. I feel like in testing the deck was good against red, but I just, whenever I lost the die roll, it always combined with, whenever I was on the draw, I also didn't have good draw. I don't know, whatever. I think I went 4-2 against red, but I thought my deck was just the nuts against red. Anyway, we win here. I played Just Guy. I posted on social. Just Guy Control. In testing, I really felt invincible against red, but in the tournaments, it didn't go so well. But my teammates did well. I mean, did sorta well. 1 qualified, and 2 made deep run in day 2. Alright, my hand has cards. I mean, I could mulligan it, but I will not on the play. Best of one. Sorry, game one. The good thing of the PT is that it's mixed format, so you can just test only one and net deck the last challenge winners. Actually, net decking challenge winners, I think is much better now than in the past. Like, I decided to play a deck, just get control, which had like no result on Magical Line. So basically, I just probably just lied to myself, saying that I'm smart, they're bad, which is not the case. I think I should trust a lot more the MTGO challenge results, and I could have just net decked the challenge winner deck list, who was just stock deck. Yeah. Oh well. Next time. Do I like Red Belt? Sure. Sure. I'm playing it. It's been a while now that whatever the Pro Tour was the same, right? The week, the challenge week leading up to the Pro Tour, it was all domain winning, and domain came first, second, third. So it was the deck to play. The RC European RC was the same. Everyone was playing Blue Red Prowess, and then come the PT and Blue Red Prowess was the deck to play. So yeah, I mean, obviously it's not all the time the same, but I guess it's been a couple of time. I think I'll hold the Valkyrie Awakening. Think up something against suspected meta. Yeah, I mean that's what I tried to do, and I failed. ADRC. I could have pinged it with a Spike Field Cave, but do I want to do that? I don't think so. How much time we have for the PT till the set is out? Because the set is out at the beginning of June, the PT is at the end of June, so maybe we have like 3 weeks of challenges. So the metagame will already be something solid, I guess. Alright, so unfortunately my hand doesn't have mana. Sorry, I meant to say only has mana. Doesn't have payoffs. They have counters. I'm just gonna let them counter my Ruby Medallion here. Okay. Chris says, better to have loved and lost than to never have loved at all. I don't know. I don't have love to give to decks. I just want to win. Just want to play the best deck and win. I'm thinking about whether I want to play this Valakut Awakening or not. Because I love the card I can cast, and my hand sucks. But at the same time, if I draw something good, next turn I can go Ruby Medallion and then win. So I think I'll play this. Okay, opponent maybe taps out. Let's hope they don't find Force of Negation. Or let's hope I find Stormbreath Dragon, or whatever it's called. Jono Daniel. I'm back at the old schedule. Yeah, I like to be the meta. I like to play the meta deck. because so many times when you play a deck that's anti-meta, it's just copium. Like you tell yourself it is anti-meta, but it isn't exactly. Or like the meta deck has adapted or improved. So it's still like this was the case with blue or red, right? There were like a million blue red decks. All right, if we draw payoff now, we win the game. Yeah, payoff. 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 Come on. Nice. All right. It's the best way to play this. My opponent obviously gonna force some negation. I think the island because maybe they force some negation on this. I think it's a bait. What is this list? Doesn't have wish? Because it costs 3 mana. You dread urges. Top deck, I guess. Let's start with Metamorphose. Red. Red. Okay. I can go. Let me think about this. Can I go Pinnacle Monk untapped? 3 mana. Just Iron Crag Feet, and I hold my 2 Desperate Ritual. I think it's best. Play. Yes. Just play Iron Crag Feet, Belcher here. Ah, they had it. All right. Pass. I still have enough mana to be able to go off again if I top deck something. Yeah, if we had the dragon. If we had the dragon, it would be much better. There's no way to counter that one. Couldn't bolt me. All right. Still not dead, I guess. All right. Blue, red, Murktide. I'll have 4 defense grid, and I'll cut the Blood Moons. For the first time, we don't have to bring the mountain. We can cut Iron Crag Feet. I feel like this card is, I guess, is very good with defense grid. Okay, let's start. Play. No lands. 1, 2. Kazan's nice. What can it do? I can go Turn 2, Ruby Medallion. Turn 3, 1 mana Ritual. 3 mana feet. Yeah, I think I can bottom a land here. Exhaustion equally nice. Thank you, thank you. Today, after the stream, I have to build the decks for the next Manga's Workshop video. Yes, I'll be in Rimini on Saturday for the RCQ. For the next workshop video, today's Monday. It will be modern. We are playing Giska Affinity versus Blue Prowess. All right, let's go over Medallion, and then next turn we can go off. Maybe. It's unfortunate I keep on drawing Belcher instead of the Dragon. The Dragon's so much better than Belcher. Belcher just get answered by Force and Negation. What's my favorite Steel Cutter variation? I think I like, Prowess Affinity. Come on, Dragon. Ooh, I love Defense Grid here. Let me think about this. Can I go Morphose Grid? Yeah, let's do that. Let's go wow, look at this. This is crazy. I can go Morphose Grid. And then I can go, when it counters Grid, and then I can go Ritual Feat Belcher. Crazy. I'll play this untapped. Layer on Spell Pierce? Nah. Spell Pierce? Whatever. I don't think they have Spell Pierce. Okay, well, let's hope they don't have a. Let's hope they don't have also Force of Negation. This is such a broken turn 3. Playing in the same turn, Grid and Belcher activate. Nice. Alright. Well, game 3 on the draw will be hard. When it passes with Counterspell up, that's too slow. That's too slow. Alright. I feel like if we draw the Scion, we can beat any amount of not any amount of counterspell. Actually, now that I think about it, this is finally a Storm deck where Consign to Memory is good against. Because Consign to Memory is bad against actual Storm, because they don't win with like Grape Shot. They win with, Ral and Past in Flames and stuff like that. They can just replay this, the Grape Shot that you consign. But here, you do win with the Storm mechanic. So if you stifle Storm on the Stormscale Scion, it's actually annoying. Alright, this hand's fine. We have a lot of protection. I like this hand a lot. Yeah, true. Also great against Belcher. So yeah, this deck does suffer the most played card in Modern, the Consign to Memory. Actually, I don't know. Is Consign to Memory the most played card in Modern? Let's see. Most played card, Flage, Ragavan. Whatever. It's all it's all Boros. Oh yeah, after that, it's Consign. In in a sea of Boros cards, it's Consigned to Memory, the most played card. Okay. Let's go Tapland Go. Consign is 25 ticks each, I guess. Yeah, Ragavan is great. Ragavan is great right now in Modern. Okay. How about I just go top lane hazard in upkeep? This is pretty clear to me to add an answer to grid, and I don't want to lose 3 life. I feel like I can take it slow here. All right, wish this cave was in my hand. All right, I'll play this grid, even though they very likely counter it. Is there a tournament store gutter for Flesh and Blood in Barcelona? You're looking. I don't know. There is. I mean, I received a link with all the Pro Quest in Italy, so I'm sure you can find it. But I don't know how to get it. Maybe just ask around. I mean, Facebook group. In Italy, we have like a Facebook group with like 2,000 people. I'm sure they do the same in Spain. So, Flesh and Blood has like so few players that they actually want you to go to the events very much. Not that in Magic they don't, but in Magic it's like, they don't really. There's just a million people anyway. Like last weekend, the main event was 1,090 people, and the side event was 800. Okay. Um, Good defense, great. Flesh and Blood is not really played in Spain, as far as you know. Literally, the 2 finalists of the Pro Tour were Spanish. I mean, it's fine if you don't play it. Just don't lie. Assign to memory. That's okay. I think I'll hold up Spikefield Hazard for Ragavan. It's kind of like playing threat, playing threat, playing threat. Hopefully, it's one of them resolves. I count defense grade as a threat, even though it doesn't win the game. It lets you resolve this thing. Buongiorno, Dushan. I wrote an article about Aurora. Yeah, for free on TCG Player. Hey, draw. Put a 2 mana up. Hey, I just have to do this. 4 mana Belcher. When it goes counter spell. It is like a very boring gameplay, I know. Unfortunately. We can't really play around counters with this deck. Wish there was a Red Elemental Blast for this matchup. Why people want to play this deck over Blue Belcher? I mean, it literally came out last weekend. I don't know. Yeah, no, I agree with you. Blue Belcher seems good. But I haven't drawn the freaking dragon enough. I haven't drawn the freaking dragon enough. I guess I should have played Monomorphose to draw a card. But then they go like Spell Snare, and it's bad. Alright, I'm gonna play more. Because I only played 3 matches this morning. Let me change the list a bit. Friend of mine sent me a quote-unquote updated list. Oh yeah, there it is. Yeah, for 4 glimpse. Let's try that. I'm gonna play a couple more matches. All right. Okay, let's go again. What do we have here? Well, we have 2, 3 land. Yeah, this sounds good. It's very good. I'm the FBI. Welcome for the 3rd month. Okay, playing against the Affinity. Always thinking about my land sequencing. Spikefield Hazard doesn't really do anything against Affinity, so I just play it. Go. Nada, I think of the Prime sub. Opponent goes Hayward Might. That's strong. And then goes Thoughtcast. Also strong. What can I do about this Ruby Medallion? Because opponent does not have a green mana. So I think I'll just play Medallion Pass. I'm not really exploiting it. I could have just waited, maybe. We'll see. Alright, I have Mox Opal. Ritual Glimpse for 3 mana. Yeah, maybe that was a better line, actually. Ritual Glimpse, and then Ritual Belcher with the 3 mana. Hmm. But then now we'll be in the Metallic Rebuke range. They only have 1 card in end. I was just hoping they didn't have Mox Opal, you know? There's not that many sources for it. Hello, Bayen. How's it going? Um, I can go to 14. I don't think I'll die at 14. They have currently 7 damage. I think I like to go 3 damage glimpse here. 3 damage, 3 mana. Basically just using this as a like one shot kill the Lotus. When it attacks me for 9, played a portable hole on one of my spawn. And can I beat Metallic Rebuke? I doubt it. Oh, maybe with that card. I think it's mana neutral. Ooh, Melodic. Thank you for the very large raid. Go Ruby Medallion. Let's go Ritual. Ritual. Belcher. They have 2 cards in end. Let's hope it's not Metallic Rebuke. It's not. Alright. Okay. I'll bring in Defense Grids. Plus Cyber Depth Force and Negations. And Consign to Memory. I really know what to cut. Some Glimpse. If you had 20 minutes to learn a modern deck, what should I learn? Well, what do you come from? Have you played any Magic before? If you have played any Magic, I would say Boros Energy, Eldrazi Ramp are the best decks in Modern, and just playing normal Magic. Just normal, creatures and attack, or mana and attack, Nothing fancy, nothing weird. Whereas, a deck like this, it plays a different type of Magic. It's not hard, but it's not too intuitive when you read the cards. Put them also 4. 4, it's very little. Alright, Defense Grid. Very strong draw. Yeah, I think Boros Energy is a good deck to pick up from other formats, other games even. It's also very strong, which helps the cause. Alright. I don't think I can do anything too busted, so I'm just gonna play a Defense Grid and pass and just win next turn. That's true, Boris, boss. I missed that. Izzet Prowess is probably the thing I should have said. It's just the closest to a standard deck, and it's also super powerful. I yesterday was sorting out all my standard cards, and I found the Violent Urges. Ready to give double strike to my team. Ooh, opponent goes Pithing Needle. That's annoying. They named Goblin Charbelcher, which is the card that I just drew. Va bene. Alright, let me go 2 mana Glimpse. Actually, it's 3 mana Glimpse. But let me go Ruby Medallion, Mana Morphose, red. I can go 2 mana Glimpse. I think I will. What did I flip? Okay. I can go Pinnacle Monk, Ritual, Valakut Awakening, change my hand. Probably want to play Bitter Reunion first. Okay. Valakut Awakening, change my hand. For 4. Pass, make a token. Go. Still didn't draw payoff. The Pithing Needle is holding me down here. Yeah, if you're a standard gamer, I suggest you this list then. If you're still here. You go to MTG Goldfish, Modern Madness Finals, and take the one from NHA 37. that plays like the same cards that are on standard, basically. I mean, obviously not the same cards, but Preordain is better than Sleight of Hand and etc. Yeah, we just need the dragons. We just need the dragons. Put a -3 time, you have to draw 2 more. Blazer is a saga. I need to find something. Maybe I should have. Maybe I was supposed to discard Valakut Awakening. Yeah, could have held that one. Put a mulligan to 4 this game, by the way. You were thinking about Boros. Yeah, no, that's I mean, probably second place. That's what Boros was. Okay. What am I doing here? What am I doing here? I don't really have anything. I think I just play defense grid and just hope not to die. Do I want to play a land? No. Maybe I should. Nah, I think I have enough mana to kill if I draw the dragons. I need a storm, so I may want to cast this for 0. Why does Modern Prowess run Violent Urge over Monster's Rage? I mean, I guess Double Strike is more effective than Trample. And getting Delirium isn't hard at all. Okay, opponent applies pressure with a Cup Cannon here. I need to draw one of my very few cards. I just pass here. May just be dead on board, actually. No, well, I have the spawn to chump the token. Yeah, they got the boots on the construct. Let's hope my spawn survives. Okay. It does look like we are alive. I would have died if opponent put the boots on the Kappa, though. But I just don't draw a payoff, so I lose. Pithing Needle won the game. Do I have answers to Pithing Needle? I don't have Meltdown. I don't have any answers to freaking Pithing Needle. It's crazy. Well, I have to win with another Wincon. This looks suspicious when a deck doesn't have an answer to a Pithing Needle. Alright, go game 3. Okay. I mean, I definitely don't mulligan. Same problem as before. But I can't mulligan these hands, I think. Hey, sure. Um, play defense grade to start. So they can't. Well, they can't get what's it called? Consent to memory this, but they can't dispute it. Sorry, the metallic rebuked it. Ooh, Dushan. I am hooking you in. Ooh, Belcher is my draw. But I smell that they have a counter, so I'm just gonna play Ruby Medallion pass, Tapland pass. The answer to Pity Needle is Storm Chase Dragon. Scion, sure, but it's a 4 of in a deck that doesn't draw. think it's a little bit... I could go off now, but opponent's just fully mana untapped. I want to wait. I was supposed to play against Boros Energy. I think this deck crushes Boros Energy. I haven't played against it in all my matches yet. Okay. Okay, Glimpse. I like it. I was gonna go a Ritual Glimpse. Is that a good play? Probably not. Actually, I think I want to try to go off this turn. Opponent will find Pithy Needle next turn, so I think it's now or never. Oh, Force of Negation. Yeah, they played around the dragon this way. I think I wasted a ritual too, for no reason. Va bene, basta così. GG. Alright, I think 1 hour and a half is enough matches for this deck. Overall, played against Boros before going live, and it felt very easy when I wasn't streaming. When I was streaming, I got counterspelled every single game, which felt much harder. Counterspelled on Stone Rain, which felt much harder. Yeah, I think I get a good matchup. We gotta play against very few counterspell, very few consign to memory. Because that's the problem, right? Because sure, this card beats counterspell, but it doesn't beat consign to memory. Anyway, hope you had fun. Hope you enjoyed watching this video. I'll see you next time.